Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been away, I've been super busy, so I haven't been able to create as many videos as I'd like to create for you guys. But I've kind of been hearing it from the other side that they want to come through and they want to speak for me. I don't have much to say. You know, we're coming up to the new year and we're coming up on Christmas. So I don't really know what it is that they want to talk about. So I'm just gonna go in, and we'll see. We'll see what James wants to say. For those who don't know me, my name is John. I'm a channeler, and I channel James, who was the brother of Jesus during Jesus's time, and he came through to me maybe about 4 years ago, and I've kind of just kept him for myself. And it seems like now he wants me to share him. So we'll get into that. But like I said, I'm not really 100% sure as to what it is that he wants to talk about. I just know that he wants to talk. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. So in normal fashion, just give me a few minutes. Hello, hello. It is so nice to be here again. It is so nice to be with you beautiful souls and to connect and join in the oneness and love of all that it is. What we say to you now, what we say is that love is why you are here. You are here to experience love in every single one of its forms, in every single expression, and to express yourself allow the love through the expression, through your being and through your experience, so that you may live more expressed and more loving. As you know, in order to love, you must love yourself. In order to love yourself, you must see yourself completely. That is why it is easy for us to look at others and say, yes, I love you, but it is not as easy to say that to the mirror that you stand in front of. What we say to the mirror in front of you is that we love you and we see you, and we see you as the divine spark of God that created you, and you are but pure love at your core, at your essence, at your purest form of being. There is only love, and that's what we say to you now. It is great to be here. It is great to be back. As he has spoken, we have been teaming for the microphone, but he has been so busy with his other endeavors, and we have been pushing him to create and create, and now he has decided to give us the time to speak through you. But what we want to do now is we want to feel into the energy of this next coming year, and we want to bring soothing and bring calm and bring grounding, as this will be a very, very, how would we say, stressful year for many of you that refuse to open your mind to the inevitability of the universe and the inevitability that all is one. And so we say now that it can be a quite jarring experience in order for the human body to see all that is. But what we say is, do not fear, remain grounded, remain in your love, remain in your connections, in your day-to-day operations. When we say day-to-day operations, what we mean to say is when you encounter another person and you react. Not to react is not a good word. John is fumbling with words today. But what we say is, in your day-to-day operations, when you are interacting with different people, note the love that is in everything, in everyone, and that will help to ground you into your purest form of being. Because in love there is gratitude, there is peace, there is joy, there is kindness. And for this reason, we say to exist in a state of pure love in all of its forms. When you exist in that state, you cannot be scared, you cannot be in fear, because you are in a state of pure love, and pure love casts out fear, does it not? And so we say to relax as things will start to, how we would say, we want to be very careful with words, because we do not want to stress those who may not be ready for what is to come. But what we say is just to relax and to know that all is in divine timing, all is in God's hands, all is orchestrated, all is planned out. All of this has been coming together for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, thousands of years. This single point has been coming together. So there is no need to feel like there is a loss of control. There is no need to feel like there is chaos. The chaos that you see will be the chaos that is created. And that created chaos is created so in order to control and in order to instill fear. Because when you are in a state of fear, you are in a state of being able to be controlled. So we say to just relax, see the things, see the interdimensionality of life, see that this universe is teeming with life in every single point of it. Note that even here on your earth, that whenever a person goes to the most extreme places on your planet, the scientists' first reaction is there is no way that there could be anything living here. This is such an extreme environment. And they pick up a rock or they drill out a sample and they are shocked to find that it is teeming with life. At a certain point, we don't know why they are still shocked. It's kind of funny because life exists in every form, in every place, and it's not something to be afraid of. Whether you are familiar with that life or not familiar with that life form. For instance, many here in the United States may not be familiar with life forms of animals in the Asias. And in Asia, they may not be familiar with life forms in Europe. And in Europe, life forms in Africa. And in Africa, life forms in New Zealand. And in New Zealand, life forms on Antarctica. And so what we say is that just because you will begin to see different forms of life does not mean that it is something that you should be afraid of. It is something to say, wow, look at how beautiful this universe that we live in is, how every edge, every crevice, every crack is just teeming with lives of all forms, some intellectual, others not as intellectual as you humans are at this point. But what we say now is just to be and to relax and not allow the media and the different social control forms to create and instill fear into your heart and into your being. Because when fear is instilled and fear is created, then you do not make decisions that will align with where you need to be, which is in a state of pure love and of love of God and oneness with God and oneness with all that is. And so what we say now is this year, 2025, will it be stressful for those who are not expecting it? Yes, as the end of 2024 has already been a very stressful cycle for many of those who have not seen. For what we say now in 20 and 25, you simply accept that you humans are not the only life forms that are intelligent in this universe. And to take the stance that this is the only intelligent form of life in the universe is, of course, naive, because so many humans already believe in a God. They already believe in spirits and angels. Thus, they already believe in other life forms that are intelligent, much more intelligent than they. All we say now is that, yes, there are other physical life forms that are much more intelligent than you are, and they will become more apparent in the coming year. And so what we say is we bring you in pure love. We bring you back to pure grounding. And what you want to do is to regulate your emotional state, because 2025 will be a year of extremes. You will experience extreme joy, extreme hatred, extreme happiness, extreme sadness. There will be a lot of extremes coming to this planet. And so what we say is to find the neutrality in all things. That, as you know, when one person dies, many people will look at that as a negative event, though a coroner and a hospital and a doctor may see that as a positive event. It is all relative in the grand scheme of the universe and the workings of all that is. And so all we say now, very short message with you today, is that we love you. We are around you. At any point you can reach out to any of us. We are always here, and we are. And that's the important thing to know, is that we are. And as we are, you are. Many of you refuse to believe that you are this spirit that is inside of a body. What we say is that the body is not your truest form of being. It is your spirit that is the truest form of being. You are just in your body temporarily. So do not be afraid of other beings that may not be in bodies. This is nothing to be afraid of. Though other people and other institutions may tell you that this is something to be extremely afraid of, how can it be something to be afraid of if it's of God? That is what we ask now. We leave you now in pure love and pure light, and with pure blessings on your life and all of those that you love, and of course with blessings on the planet and with blessings on all that is. Thank you. Well, guys, so I guess that was his message for today, and I don't have much to add to it. I kind of know that that he's been talking about this year being kind of a roller coaster, and the next few months being a roller coaster. So I don't have much to add. But I hope you guys found that helpful and kind of regulating your emotions and all that. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that, or if you have any questions that you want to ask, feel free to leave it in the comments. And we can get into it there. So, okay. Thank you guys, and you guys have a good rest of your day. Blessings.